Hi everyone, so I'm back with another process video. This is all about our trip up to Scotland we took in June. It's taken me this long to get the album sort of started because I was waiting for the 12 by 12 albums to come back into Hobbycraft, which is where I normally get them from, but they just didn't have them for so long. And then I was just sort of scrolling through the other day and they brought out like these £2 12 by 12 albums that were like damaged covers. And then I ordered some, and I will do a Hobbycraft haul, but I don't feel like they're damaged at all. So I got a real bargain there, and I got 5 of them because they're only £2 each. So anyway, so they're here, so I can finally sort of start on this album. And I decided to do a 12 by 12 album because I have got 2 mini albums for Scotland, but because this was a 6-day trip, there's quite a lot of photos, and it wouldn't have all fitted into one of the little mini albums, and I don't like to sort of overflow basically. So I'm going to start the 12 by 12, and I will be able to finish the mini albums with other little trips and pieces, but for the big trips I'll use the 12 by 12 albums. Anyway, so it looks an absolute mess on my table, and it is, but I've tried to organise it into piles and all that sort of stuff, so I will show you what I'm planning on using for this trip. So the obvious things first are obviously the photos. So these are my photos here. There's about 80 I believe, and I get them all printed off at Tesco's. So I pay £25 for 500 prints basically, and you can use them, you know, throughout the year. You have a whole year to sort of print off 500 photos, which for me is absolutely fine, and it's really cheap. You know, £25, it works out about 5p per print, so it's much cheaper than just popping down to, you know, Asda or Tesco's or whatever and just going to print them off there and then. So yeah, so I've got about 80 photos to print, to use even. And then this little bag here, this is just full of all my like ephemera sort of pieces. So we've got like hotel key cards, we've got like leaflets and maps, like breakfast menus, train tickets, lots of train tickets because we did it all by train, so that was fun. And then here's some more cool maps, postcards. So just to give you an inkling, obviously we live down here, probably middle of England, and we went all the way up to the very top of Scotland. We stayed in Wick, but went to John O'Groats, so we went to the very top without having to sort of go across the islands. So yes, so that's what we did. Some like business cards, more train tickets, bus tickets, receipts, more leaflets, postcards of like the stories of John O'Groats, stickers, and then like a leaflet on the train line that we went on as well. So they're all the ephemera bits that I'll be using for the trip. Which you don't pick up as much stuff. I don't know if it's due to COVID or whatnot, but there didn't seem to be that much stuff compared to what I normally bring home from places. But maybe that's just an England thing, not an England thing, but a UK sort of thing. Maybe we don't do as many leaflets. Anyway, so yeah, I've got a lot of stuff that I picked up, load of random bits, and I'm trying to get through all my stash and everything like that. So I'm trying to include more than I probably will use, but at least it will give me the opportunity to use it. So to start off with, I wanted to use some of these old things I've had in my stash for ages. So this ribbon I've had probably about 8 years. I bought it when I first started scrapbooking from ESK, and yeah, I've definitely had it since. And it started off as 2 meters, and I'm pretty sure it's pretty much 2 meters still. I think I've used a tiny bit, but yeah, because it's brown, that's the sort of colours I'm wanting to go for in this album. So yeah, I thought I'd be able to use that. So I'll show you the washi tapes. So these will sort of give you an idea of what sort of colours I'm wanting to use. So I love this bronze sort of gold tape. I think it came from Paper Chase. I can normally tell by how thick they are. If they're really thick, they're normally a Paper Chase roll. And then I've got my favourite dark brown. This came from Etsy, and I absolutely love this, but I'm sacrificing it and giving it to this album because it will really go. But I'm not one of these people where I'll go and buy another one because I enjoy it so much. I'll just leave it because I'll find another brown or something else will come, and you know, I'll become obsessed with that. So I don't rebuy the same products because I just think there's so much out there that I'll get obsessed with everything otherwise. And then for the decorative sort of ones, I've got this cute little like vintage butterfly postage stamp, and it's got the greens and the browns and the sort of gold tinge to it that I wanted for this album. And then like a mottled sort of green one, which they're both not very thick, so they're just like little decorative pieces just to make a little bit of more colour and pattern and things. So yeah, they're the ones I want to use for these albums. So they're the washi tapes. I've got these cute little buttons that I'm wanting to use. These came from Dovecraft, I believe. They're like a little like dull green, which are really, really cute, and there's about 3 or 4 different I'm going to say flavours sizes in there. So yeah, I'm looking forward to using those. I love buttons. I've got these. I've had these for a bit. These are just like little envelopes, little craft envelopes that, you know, you can store little bits and pieces in rather than having to stick them all in. So you get 3 in there. Whether I use all 3, I don't know, but at least, you know, I can use 1 or 2. But they were from the works, and I've had those for a while. And just with the colour theme, I thought it would go quite nicely. I'm going to use this glitter glue, the gold glitter glue from Dovecraft, just because it is really, really thin. You can use it to outline, or you can use it to, you know, make little dots and stuff. So I think that looked cute, and it just adds a little bit more of a sparkle to the page. Then I've got 2 distress stains. I've got the Mowed Lawn and the Vintage Photo, just to add a little bit more texture and stuff to the background. And because it's going to be like an outdoory sort of trip, is that even a word? Outdoorsy. You know, it would look, I think it would look nice to have a little bit of distress or a little bit of like splatters and stuff all over the page. So those are those. I've got a couple of labels. I've got these really, really old ones I've had for, again, years. I think I've had these for about 8 years. I think I bought this at the same time I bought the ribbon. But they're little like sticky notes. There's only a few left there, but I'm just trying to use them up really, and because they're like browns and, you know, vintagey sort of look, I think they will really go with the album. As I'm hoping to use these up, and then I can get rid of them out of my stash, because, you know, I've had these for God knows 2013. Yeah, that is probably when I bought them, so it's, yeah, too long. It needs to disappear out of my stash now. And then out of these ones, I won't be using this colour, but I will be using hopefully the craft sort of colour, just to sort of, I love the ones with little triangles on, and this one here. So the black and the craft is the ones I'm sort of aiming to use, just for any little bases or, you know, little embellishments on the side. Yeah, I do really like using sticky notes in my albums. And then for stickers and stuff, I will do this one. So there's quite a few little books. This one, purely just want to use the train stickers up. Might be able to use the boats, just because we did go to the sea, but I just want to use the train. Basically, that's all I want to use out of it. That's how I find I use these sort of books. I just use one at a time, but they will eventually just get used up. So yeah, so I will be just using the trains and maybe a few boats in that one. This one came from IKEA, and it's got cute little like labels. I've used those 2 at the top there, but I want to use this one, maybe this one, and then on this side I wouldn't mind using this green label as well. So maybe these, I'm not too sure, but definitely the labels. I think they just make a really good base to put embellishments on, and there's a load of pages, so hopefully I'll be able to get through some of those. I've had this for years as well, probably about 4 years maybe. So then on this one, this is the Neon Sheep sticker book, and again I won't be using all these, but I thought maybe the alpha stickers, because obviously they're gold and black and white. Sorry if you can hear my dishwasher, it's so loud. And then just these ones. So these are just cute. I like this one, the Find Joy in the Ordinary, do what you love and love what you do. I just thought they were really cute. So yeah, and I won't probably be using the other ones, the colourful ones, but there's a few little word stickers on there we might be able to use as well. So that's that. I've picked up these. I don't think I'm going to use these, but potentially for the green, basically. I thought maybe I'll be able to use some more. I used a few of these in my Belfast album, but yeah, thinking about maybe using the green ones. And I've got a load of random little stickers from all different collections. So these are the ones from Sticko. I just thought I'd be able to use like the sightseeing, the family, because Joe's dad actually come with us, the pack your bags, the wish you were here road trip. It wasn't really a road trip, to be quite honest though. I like that, are we there yet? And the getaway, the weekend, you know, there's loads on there that I could use on that one. And then another one from Sticko is the clouds. I've used a few of them already, but because we didn't have that much sunshine, despite it being summer, I thought the clouds would look really cool. So I picked up those to try and get rid of those out of my stash. These ones came from Hema, and I just like the little bronze little stars. I probably won't use the planets, but I like all the filled in stars. So yeah, plenty on there to use. This came from Hobbycraft. I'm not too sure if I'm going to use it or not. It's maybe a bit too colourful, but I thought it was really pretty. It's like a border sticker, and it's got butterflies and obviously flowers and stuff on there. But whether I use it, I'm not too sure. But I just thought I'd pick it up just in case, because I do really need to use it. This is from Jolie's Boutique. It's a really cute header. It's just the adventure sticker. There's 11 pieces, but obviously that includes each sort of letter as well, but it's got the cute little boots in the mountains as well. So yeah, so I'm hoping to get to use those. I haven't used any of my Jolie's Boutique stickers for a while. I've got a few word stickers from P13. Now this is the autumn one, the Four Seasons autumn, but of course it was summer. But I like some of the stickers on here, you know, like the together and the, where's the ones I was looking at, colourful days, cozy, gather, you know, there's loads of things that we could use despite it not being autumn. And then this one is the forest tea party, and this is cute because it's all outdoorsy sort of thing. But I like the make my day, my best friend, feel at ease, you know, thank you and all that sort of stuff. Probably won't use the pink, but the blues and the whites I think are really cute. And then I've got the Beyond the Sea ones, which again I can use quite a bit because it's a summery sort of theme. It's like so much fun, summer sky, remember, smile, seaside, you know, all these I can probably use because we did go to the seaside. So then I also picked up these glitter sort of days of the week ones. I've had these for years, but I thought with the colours it would go really well. Yeah, I can pretty much use all of those because we went for pretty much the whole week. So yeah, looking forward to using some of them. And then from the Simple Stories Cozy Days collection, I want to use the not those because obviously that's full, but the words, so like blessed, gather together, thankful, give thanks, blessings, them sort of ones, you know, that are not autumn themed like the pumpkin or whatever. But yeah, I just thought that they would look quite cute. Alpha sticker wise, I've got bits and pieces really because I'm trying to use them up. So these are the thickers, the Hello thickers that I've had for years. These came out in like 2013, that's how old they are. And I think I remember buying them from Hobbycraft. There's not many stickers left, as you can see. I've got quite a few numbers, so I might be able to use those on the back. But yeah, trying to use some, you know, of them up basically, because you always end up with the same alphas left. Just trying to use up these black ones. Might not be able to, but it's worth a try. I'll just stick that S back on. So yeah, just trying to use up some of the alpha stickers if I can. And then these ones, these are one of my favourite ones. These are the like vintagey sort of old style paper mini letters. These came from Hobbycraft and I love these. These are one of the things I probably would buy again, but I'm just a bit because there is plenty out there sort of thing, but because they're only £1, they're really good value for money, and I do like them, and they come in all different colours as well. But I'm going to try and use these up as well. But if I'm not able to use those up, I have got my new Papermania Alpha stamps, which I think are really cool. So you get all the letters of the alphabet, and I like the font, and I like that you get the numbers and the question marks and all the punctuation and stuff. So yeah, and you get uppercase and lowercase, which is really good. So if I can't use my alphas, I will use my stamps. And then with some of the other stamps that I picked up to use is, I want to use these tonic ones. These are the Jet Setter passport ones, and I just want to use this first class and this one because it reminds me of train tracks. But we went first class up to Inverness. So yeah, I'll be able to use that, which is really cool. And then this is from Craft Sensations. I like this. I haven't even used this yet, but it's got like an embossing folder and a die cut, but a die even. But I probably won't use those. I'll probably just use the compass. I love this Wanderlust, and I like this rucksack as well. So I'm gonna try and use those ones. And then these came from a magazine. They are autumn, but I really like the mushrooms at the top there, and a few of these leaves. Just as I said, it was quite an outdoorsy sort of trip, so it would be nice to use some outdoor themed stamps. So that's that. Now lots and lots of cut parts and die cuts and bits and pieces. So I wanted to use some of these die cuts from Pink Fresh Studio, which is the one last year. I can't think what it was called now, but there's only a few in here that I'd be able to use because it is very autumn themed. But yeah, actually looking through them now, probably can't. I mean, I love that Smile Often and stuff. So there's a few. I won't go through all of them, but there's a few ones that I might be able to use. I love that dragonfly. So yeah, that's cute. So there's a few. That little camera's nice. I'll be able to use a few of those, but I'm definitely going to be using the Simple Vintage Great Escape. God, I couldn't remember what it was called then. I've used a fair few of these, not got many left, but I've got the die cuts that I want to use. So these are the perfect colours that I want to use in my album. As I said, I've not got that many left, but I want to use them up. It's a really nice collection. So yeah, that's all the ones I have left from that collection. But I do have the sticker sheet. So I do have this sticker sheet, which again, there's not too much left, probably just under half, but I want to use that up as well. The only thing is the red. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about the red, but I'm sure I'll be able to fit it in. But yeah, so quite a few little word stickers left and little embellishments and bits and pieces. So yeah, be able to use those up. And then the die cuts. So, I mean, not die cuts, cut parts. Too many to even... I love sorting these out though. So these are like the 2x2s, and they're from all different collections. Some from Echo Park, some from Simple Stories. They're all from older, newer collections. Like that is the Great Escape collection. A few of them are from older, like autumny sort of collections. They're all a bit upside down as well. But yeah, they're really, really cute. Oh. I love 2x2s. I just think they look so cute next to photos. And it's just the perfect colours. These are sort of new ones from Echo Park. That's actually a winter one. These are winter ones, definitely. It's cute. As I said, I don't have to use all of these. It, you know, it just encourages me to use them. If I bring them out and actually use them, actually have them to see, rather than me go and try and find bits and pieces, it helps me use things up. So these ones, these are really cute. These are from Kaiser Craft, the Travel Adventure collection. Can't think what it's called, but I love this. This is probably one of my favourite sayings. Live your life by a compass, not a clock. But yeah, some really cute little ones. Once a year, go somewhere you have never been, definitely. And they're all different sizes as well. They're not all the same, which is nice. Sometimes you just need a little one to go in the corner, or that's a little tag, little arrow. But yeah, I love all these quotes. Love those. And then like the bigger ones, so these are like 4x4s, 3x4s, lots and lots of ones from the Great Escape collection, which is good. I like to use things up. I have so many 3x4 cards, it's absolutely ridiculous to be quite honest. But these are nice. These are from Cartabella. Oh, upside down. This is my favourite. That's my favourite. I love that. That's from the new Echo Park. I like that as well. A few more 4x4s. These are from the Great Escape collection again. And a few 4x6s. I picked up this one because it's June, obviously. Cute. So they're like the cut aparts. I do have one more sticker sheet actually. This one is from Photoplay, and this is the, what's it called? Go Outdoors? Oh God, I can't think what it's called. What's it called? Anyway, the point is, it's one of those, like it's the almost like quarantine-y sort of effect, going, you know, outdoor sort of fun and summer fun and all that sort of jazz. It has got a mask on there, which is quite cute. Yeah, so it's got loads of like orange, where the hell did I get orange from? Green. I love this grass down the bottom. So yeah, quite a few little ones I can use for, you know, little embellishments. So that's that. And then I've got these cute little things that have been in my stash for quite a while. These are gold leaf. These have been around for about 7-8 years. So these need to get used up. They're really thin little gold leaf. And I thought I'd be able to finally use those up just in the background. Got cute little wooden toppers, like embellishments. These really nice bronze stars. There's only 5 of them. I think these came from Hobbycraft in like a Christmas collection one year. And then I've got these cute little seals, because we did see seals. It was so cool. I thought these were really, really cool. These came from Hobbycraft or Paper Mania, one of the two, in the little sets of wooden embellishments. So they're really, really cute. And then at Christmas, I think it was last year, I bought these cute little envelopes. I've put all the little pieces of paper in one just to keep them safe, but these cute little tartan, green and like bronze tartan envelopes. You get a mixture of the bronze envelope and then the tartan one. So, and obviously you can put little notes inside as well, which are really, really cute. That's just a little, so basically they go in there, so it's very cute. So yeah, so I've got a few of those. I think there's about 10, might be 8. Got those little ones there to just add little embellishments to the side. I've got some of these sticker flakes that I got off Etsy. They're like just little like shacks and buildings and random bits. So that's like a compass. I thought that was cool on the phone, like a map. A lighthouse, a life ring. These cute little like green buildings, and there's 2 of each, I think. And I tried to pair them up if I had a pair, but if not, then I just picked them out. So yeah, they're cute little sticker flakes. They came from Etsy. And then I got a few labels that I got out of my gift tag sort of booklets. So these are cute, like black and green. And there's a few different sizes. So like the square ones, and then the flag one. And then these are really old as well. They're like a mottled sort of green and black. It says today is the perfect day to be happy, and there's 5 of those, so I can use those throughout the album. So that's that. And then the last things really is the paper. So I will just move these so I don't get moved. So I learnt from my Belfast album that I probably only need one paper pad because I didn't use the second paper pad that I sort of put aside. But I'm going to use the Wild Winter from Paper Addicts, which completely goes against the summer theme, but I just really wanted the outdoorsy sort of theme to it. And oh, put it stuck on the tip. I just think it suits it really well. So obviously I won't be using that side, but you know, the ribbons are really cute. You know, you don't need to know that they're not for winter, but whether you use the huts, yeah, I'll probably use the little buildings. It doesn't, you know, make it as you want. So I won't use that side because obviously they've got snowmans on there, but I love the trees in that one. Same for that side, you know, trees can be any time of the year. And then I love this grid, that's easily done. And same for this green. More trees that can easily be used. So it's just a load of trees basically, which I think are perfect for the trip. And this checkered is lovely. So that's the theme that I'm going for really. You know, outdoor, woodland, you know, out in the wild basically, in the forest. So yeah, again, I can use either that side, or this one does have some reindeers on there, but yeah, either way. And then just got one sheet of the brown tartan. So hopefully that is enough paper to get me through. But one mistake I did use with my Belfast album was I didn't have any 6x6 or any smaller paper, so I kind of could have done with some basically. So this time I actually have this collection in the 10x10 centimetre, so it's really cute, but there's loads of designs that I'll be able to use. So this will just be able to create, you know, if I want a little bit more paper or a different shade, or you know, a bit more colour. So yeah, there's loads and loads of interesting. I wonder where that's come from. Anyway, there's 100 sheets. I've used a few, not loads, but there's plenty in there to use up. So I'm going to use those two to try and get those out of my stash as well. And I think that's about it, to be honest. Quite a lot of stuff. And yeah, I'm looking forward to actually getting the album out and doing it, because I'm very behind. It is September and we went in June, so yeah, I've procrastinated enough with other bits and pieces and other projects, so it's time to get this one out. So thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye.